Okay, what's up, everybody? Quick update. So, over the weekend, Friday and Saturday, I reached out to about 200 people via text message. Okay, of the approximately 200 people that I reached out to, there were over 60 of them that got back to me. Okay, so I wanted to really step my game up a little bit in a different manner. Of course, I've been doing videos every week for the last few years, still doing phone calls quite often, but I got a bug in me or something, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to step my text message marketing game up, if you will. And it was very exciting, pretty fascinating, and it was quite eye-opening. A lot of people here in the Kansas City market in the real estate space, I had previously, made contact with. I've met a lot of y'all who tune in at a meetup or maybe a one-on-one coffee or some barbecue or all of the above. And I really wanted to get a feel for what's going on in the market here in Kansas City. And I also wanted to stay top of mind and see how I could be of more service. So that was part of the message saying, hey, are you working any deals? What's going on? Let me know how I can help you, right? We're looking to step our game up type stuff. And the response was tremendous. All right. So thanks to everybody that got back to me. There are definitely going to be some more opportunities. That's another reason I wanted to reach out to a lot of people, because I have noticed some shifts over the last couple of years, and I'm starting to see some different opportunities for real estate investors, capital players, real estate operators, and service providers. Okay, so by the way, today is Monday, May 11th, 2026. For those that don't know, my name is Luther Wilson III, the real estate extraordinaire, representing for Upside Property Services and the affiliate companies. As a lot of you know, I'm a real estate broker, real estate investor, loan broker, and most everything that I do is, almost everything that I do has to do with residential real estate investments, a lot of which are purchased, renovated, and held for the long run. Okay, seller financing is one of my specialties. Okay, so I appreciate you tuning in. Keep us in mind if you have a real estate need, looking to buy, looking to sell, looking to refinance, looking to do seller financing. If you need help with property management, if you need help with funding and financing, I think I mentioned that before. If you need help with the renovation project, keep me in mind. Okay, so my circle, my group is pretty amazing. I've worked with all of them now for multiple years. We got a go-to mortgage broker. We got a couple private money lenders on deck, multiple private money lenders. There's hella hard money lenders out there. I got a go-to listing agent on the sales side. Okay. I myself can help with seller financing and the investment operations, and the list goes on. So keep us in mind. Okay. So where I see some opportunities, because I want to drop a little game and give y'all a little something to chew on and maybe get after, and you could do some more deals or help some more people and grow your business if you would like. By the way, I just was in the studio recording episode number 99 for my YouTube channel. So bear with me. I got to upload a couple of videos to my YouTube. I'll be doing some shorts as well. And I talk about, what I see in the market, what I've been working on, kind of the investor sentiment and where I see some opportunities, but that's kind of a longer form, right? On here, I wanted to keep it somewhat short, but I know I've been hammering on it a little bit the last couple of years, turnkey investments, all right? So that's where I see an opportunity, getting into single family homes and putting, if you can, something creative, subject to or seller carryback. Again, you're going to need to have the right backing. You probably want to have someone close to you who's credit worthy, because at some point in the future, you may want to or need to refinance. Okay. But for a lot of investors, what I've been pushing lately is getting into a single family home investment and putting 20, 25%, maybe 30% down, and then getting to it from there. That's a play right there. Okay, so for the capital investors, one thing that I gathered from the responses that I got over the last couple of days after doing my text message outreach, there are, and it was just reiterating of what I thought was kind of happening, but there are a lot of capital investors who were previously buying rentals, doing some fix and flip, but mostly buy and hold. Those same capital investors are doing a lot more private lending right now. Okay, so I know I've jammed on the private lending thing and the funding and the financing quite a bit the last couple of years. So that's a huge play. So for a lot of the capital investors out there, especially if you're newer, some of y'all have heard me say it. A lot of us have no business taking on renovation projects, let alone on houses that are 100 years old in the motherfucking ghetto. Okay, do y'all see what I'm talking about now? And we're experienced. If me and one of my go-to investors and contractors struggle with renovations, what do you think is going to happen with the person who's only done one purchase in their life? Fuck with me, y'all. So that's a play right there. So those are two things you might want to consider, right? Private money. If you have capital and you want to invest, going turnkey or just loaning your money out, those are huge plays. And then besides that, I still see some opportunities for investors who want to do fix and flip, even though I'm not a big fan of it. I am more of a fan of buy and hold. But if you're going to do buy and hold and use the renovation refi process, aka the BRRRR strategy, okay, this is some more game here. You might want to go in knowing that you're going to have capital left in the deal. If not you might get lucky occasionally, but all in all, after you do 2, 3, 4, 10, 30, 100, 400 of them, however many you do, you're going to see how the chips really fall. And for your investment portfolios, especially if you're doing rentals and only getting first month's rent and deposit, you have to know that you're going to have money tied up in your investments and in your portfolio over time. It is what it is. So we got to figure out that capital piece. All right. So that's it for today. Appreciate you tuning in. Again, it's Luther Wilson III, Upside Property Services, Kansas City Real Estate all day long. Have a blessed one. All right. Peace.